Hey everyone, I'm Bluey, and rejoice! For the new era of Kamen Rider can finally begin! Kamen Rider 01 isn't just the Chinese new Kamen Rider series, as of this video's creation, but the beginning of the Reiwa era of Kamen Rider. If you're wondering what I mean by that, Japan has eras based on who's the emperor at the time, and Kamen Rider has had 3 of those eras. The Showa era from the 1970s to the 1990s, the Heisei era from the year 2000 to 2019, and now the Reiwa era, which started this April. Our head writer for this first adventure in Reiwa is Yu Yu Takahashi, who previously had wrote Kamen Rider X-Aid, which I found to be a really good series. So I'm excited to see what he'll do for his second outing with Kamen Rider. So, does this first episode wash the taste of Gyo out of my mouth and deliver an excellent start to the new era? Let's find out. The episode begins with a commercial for a hidden intelligence creation known as Humagear, androids of human-like properties. These Humagear are presented by the president of Hidden Intelligence, who is suffering from a case of being dead at the moment. We follow his grandson and our main protagonist, Aruto Hidden, who is a bad comedian who utterly fails at his job, like bad comedians do. Hell, people laugh more at a comedian Humagear's jokes than Aruto's. Didn't expect the robot uprising to start with robots overtaking comedy, but here we are. Though as a self-proclaimed funny man, this entire scene strikes a chord with me. Our villains of the show, Jin and Hirobi, start hatching their schemes to eliminate humanity. Now you may be asking, aren't Jin and Hirobi humans? Why do they want to get rid of humanity? And to that I say, like any good show, it will most likely be revealed in later episodes. Over at the Hidden Intelligence satellite, a 3D printer starts printing out one of the transformation devices of the series, the 01 driver, along with a Humagear named Izu being activated to bring Aruto to a board meeting to read out the deceased president's will. The will reads that the Humagear will turn against humanity, and that the president will have to equip the 01 driver to fight off the rogue Humagear, and that man will be Hidden Aruto. At first, Aruto wants nothing to do with this, but when he goes back to the theme park he tried to do comedy in, Hirobi turns the comedian Humagear into an evil cyborg monster, who starts roughing up the park. During the attack, we also see the Ames organization fighting the Humagear off, but they feel like an afterthought in this episode since we don't learn who they are. They just fight off the Humagear using guns, 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 guns. Aruto gives a really good speech about people's dreams as he equips the 01 driver and henshins for the first time. 01 has an awesome first fight with the rogue Humagear, complete with amazing background music and even a vocal insert song, something that has been underused in Kamen Rider since Ghost. One finishes off the monster with the coolest rider kick since build as we end the episode of Aruto fully accepting his role as president of Hidden Intelligence. This first episode gives me so much hope for the rest of the series. The characters are likable, the story is really interesting, and leaves a lot open for theories and twists down the line. The music is already some of my favorite in Kamen Rider, the suits are well designed, and despite some iffy CGI, the action was well done. All I'm asking from you, Toei, is that you don't drop the ball on this series. Don't pull a guy where the final arc ruins everything good the series was doing. Also, Mr. Robot the Robot, being a robot yourself, do you want to comment on the Humagear before we close out?
Get better jokes. The human was funnier than you despite being very loud.